Hey there players, how's it going? This is Dundee Chief and today I'm checking out a game called Ancestors Legacy. This is a real-time strategy RTS game. It's on consoles now. It's been on Steam for a while I think, but they've brought out the full package on consoles now and we don't get many real-time strategy games. It's been a long time between drinks. Halo Wars is the only one I can think of recently. There might be a few indie ones. And games like Command and Conquer and Starcraft just don't seem to be being made anymore. So if you're into this genre, here's a game for you. So anyway, I would first of all want to say thanks to the Polish studio Destructive Creations for giving me a early access copy of this game so I could check it out, so I could play it before it comes out, which is today. So Ancestors Legacy is a squad-based real-time strategy game with a strong focus on tactics. It's been inspired by medieval European history. It brings to life 4 different nations and their conflicts, usually solved by war. The player has a choice to play the campaign scenario or multiplayer game, in which he can choose to play one of 4 civilizations, which are Vikings, Anglo-Saxons, the Teutons or Slavs. The game features a day and night cycle which changes the way factions play. Okay, so there's a single player mode. The game has 2 campaigns at least for every nation. The Anglo-Saxon campaign, and which has the likes of Edward the Confessor, William the Conqueror and Earl of Huntingdon. For the Viking campaign, the game is set in 793 and is divided into 2 parts. The first part is set during the raid of Lindsey Farnes Monastery, which is a fundamental beginning of the Viking Age and serves as a tutorial. Once the tutorial is completed, the other campaigns become available. The second part is set in 1892 and is dedicated to Rurik, a Varangian chieftain during the Lagdogoda campaign. The Slavs and the Teutons have campaigns as well. During the campaigns, their AI is brutal because it's able to replace losses and send large enemies to your base. There's also a multiplayer mode, which I tried to play a little bit online, but seeing as I had an early release copy, there wasn't anyone to play with. But that's alright, you can actually play it against bots if you have no internet. And the multiplayer aspect of the game provides domination and annihilation choices, during which a player can have as many as 10 squads. Multiplayer battles can take place on 15 maps, prepared for 2, 4 or 6 players. So basically, yeah, you go around the map and you have to find little bases. You can burn villages and get bad guys' attention and they'll run over to that village, and then you can go do something else where they were hanging out. There's a lot of different things. I've only just touched the surface of this game, but looks like you can build your own stuff, and yeah, there's quite a lot to it. So like I said, if you were looking for a good RTS game, I highly recommend this one. I had some fun with it, and it just seems like a pretty polished game. You can zoom in and out and see your characters fighting and try and save your mates, and when you save people, they join your squad and help you fight and stuff like that. So anyway, it's a bit of fun. I like it. It's a fully fleshed out game, and once you finish the campaigns, you can play your mates in multiplayer. So yeah, I dig the graphics. I think it's got pretty good sounds as well, and it flows nicely. So I'm going to give this game 8.5 out of 10. Check it out yourself. See what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching my short preview. Catch you later, crew. Bye.
We're taken hostage.
Tonight, they dine in Valhalla.
Look! It's our scout! He's back!
I found food supplies. There is a farm and a hunting hut north from here. If we plunder both places, we will have food for many days.
We cannot go. We need to patch our wounds.
Take care of your warriors, brother. I'll get those supplies.
Spam it!